Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Brain Scratch Commentary's playthrough of Super Mario Bros. 2 USA, the All-Stars version for the Super Nintendo.
The black sheep of the series.
Yeah.
It's almost like it was a completely different game.
Well, here's what I hear. I hear that the original concept of this game was originally supposed to be a sequel to Mario Brothers, but they figured it was too radically different and decided to make it Doki Doki Panic.
Wait a second. Mario woke up from his dream, and this is also a dream? Inception!
Inception.
Yeah,
spoiler alert, this is all a dream.
The game's over 20 years old. I think spoiler alerts don't count anymore.
Oh yeah, by the way, Luke is Darth Vader's dad. Rosebud is the sled.
Wait, Luke is Darth Vader's dad?
Holy shit. I was lied to all these years.
It's something Lucas would do.
Ted, did Lucas share his inner secrets with you during one night at the bar?
Oh, you don't want to know about Lucas when he's like that, man. Oh my god.
Maybe he was drunk.
So yeah, you kill everything by throwing vegetables at it.
See, Mom, I told you that eating vegetables was bad for me. They kill you. See? I was right. I don't want to eat my broccoli.
I don't want to eat my vegetables. I want to throw them.
Star.
So, okay, good to tell. The gameplay is kind of different from the original Mario Brothers.
Yep.
I mean, you can't kill enemies now by just simply jumping on them. That doesn't work for anybody in this game. You now have to pick up vegetables and throw them at enemies.
Must be a nightmare for Mario. Jumping on things doesn't solve all his problems.
I just want to imagine someone who played the original Mario Brothers playing this for the first time without the instruction manual. And then they're just trying to jump on things and they don't know what to do.
Wondering why all the enemies are invincible.
Well, that's kind of what we had to do as kids. Like we ever kept the manual for anything.
This was the second ever Mario game I ever played. And not because I didn't have any choice, because I didn't play Mario 2 until like 90. I had
the All-Stars collection as a little kid, so
this is the second Mario.
This always felt out of place for me.
Yeah, I have a soft spot for Mario 2 because I owned the advanced version when I was little. And
so you never played any of the classic games when you were little?
I did. I was little when I played this game. Just wasn't little when it first released.
You need to play the original version. The advanced version is for pussies. Yeah. Pussies, I tell you.
Okay, well, then fine. 8-year-old me is a pussy.
Look at Johnny. It's that slot you suck so much at.
And even more so in this version. This is the only time I actually throw off the bonus chance reels because after a while it gets really monotonous.
Well, we see you failing every time. Yes. You need to stop playing. You need to stop pressing the B button at the same interval. That's why you're not getting anything.
I'm just mashing buttons. How do you time yourself on a slot reel?
Well, usually electronic ones like these have some kind of pattern you can exploit.
Well, that's a pattern I don't know. I'm mashing buttons, goddammit.
That's what I always do to any sort of slot machine thing. This, Final Fantasy VI, Pokemon, mash, mash, mash.
Yeah. Okay, from this point on, I'm editing out the bonus chance reels.
Toad.
I always met Toad. He's Princess Peach's BA. Just between us, I think he's definitely gay. You may not agree, but listen close and you'll see he's very likely to be gay. He shops for shoes like Aretha Franklin in the Big Hat Store. He's a Judy idolizer with no. Oh, God damn it! You ended the song.
Actually, Toad is the fastest and the strongest of the four.
But he can't jump for shit.
He can't jump for shit, but he's my second favorite to use besides Mario.
I choose either Toad or Peach, depending on the level.
I
never choose Mario or Luigi.
Luigi's so slippery.
Luigi is my least favorite character. That poor fucker. He already gets it hard as it is. But I only use Peach in levels that I really need that hovering ability, like the desert levels or World 5.
Well, I never pick Peach for the desert levels because going through the sand section is so slow.
No star for you.
That's actually the reason why I picked Peach, just to fly over all of it.
No, the digging up the sand stuff.
Oh, the digging up the sand. Okay, well, that's slow no matter who you pick. Even with Toad, it's still monotonous.
Toad makes it a bit easier.
Yeah, I still find it monotonous as all.
It's monotonous, but Toad gets through it pretty quick.
It at least feels faster as Toad. So, yeah. Coins! So many slot reel chances.
Which Johnny is going to fail at.
You don't know that because I'm editing it out.
I'll judge based on the lives you have afterwards.
Okay. We'll see how many lives I get after this.
Let's see, you got 8 lives going into this level. We'll see how many you get.
It's Birdo, the transsexual. I heard rumors that you can actually jump on top of her head and pick up the bow.
Yeah, you can pull off the bow.
Yeah, you can.
At certain bosses, you can.
You can at least do it in...
You got one extra life.
That's
all those chances in only one.
Luigi.
And his floaty as shit jump.
He's high off the Red Bull today. Really, I don't know where the hell the whole Luigi drank all the Red Bull shit
I don't know either. I don't know,
but it's hilarious. I think it's funny anyway.
I just pulled it out of nowhere. Star. I'm invincible. You can suck my balls. Bottom left. Bottom left. There you go.
Yay.
Is it sad where I know where the potion is?
No,
if you go down the base, it warps you to warp 4, only in subspace. I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out as a kid.
Well, I had I got an issue of Nintendo. I was subscribed to Nintendo Power around the time this came out, and they sent a free magazine that had walkthroughs for this game. Well, the GBA version, anyway.
I was going to say the advanced titles, or were you subscribed to Nintendo Power when this game first came out? Your fetus was subscribed to Nintendo Power.
No, yeah, for the advanced titles, they sent out a free magazine that had walkthroughs for this and a few other games. One of the Castlevanias, a Rayman game.
Oh yeah, they did like 5 guys in one back then for some reason.
Yeah,
it's kind of stupid if you only bought. Right, well, I guess they charged more, especially considering if you only had one game, it was kind of a waste. But
but hey, at least you have it.
I guess.
Well, the only games that I owned that were on the collection were Rayman Advance and this. So
Rayman Advance, you mean Rayman 1?
Yeah.
I don't see the point of adding Advance to anything. It's kind of what annoyed me most about the Game Boy Advance. Most of the games were Super Nintendo ports.
Well,
and we loved it because of that.
Well, having a Super Nintendo to take wherever you go is pretty awesome.
Even if the sound quality was pretty shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Super Nintendo, not the Super Nintendo. The
GBA had the sound was pretty crap.
Well, compared to I'm talking more regards of the Super Nintendo ports.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like, the sound usually took a hit when it came to SNES ports, especially noticeable Final Fantasy VI Advance. It's not terrible, though, you know. The music still was still passable. Better than what the PlayStation 1 version did to it anyway.
I guess.
Fucking hate that.
Well, you'd think that PlayStation 1 version's music would be better, because it's a more powerful system.
Or at least exactly the same.
Now you imagine we have 12 lives. And now we're Princess Peach, the only game where she actually does anything.
Super Princess Peach.
Fuck that game.
That doesn't count.
Why not?
Because
her powers are PMSing.
That's not a power. That just happens once a month.
Yes. So Mario's dream is for Peach to get off her lazy butt and do something. Huh.
Exactly.
Peach, take notice.
There's no fucking bullshit cake. No getting kidnapped. No Bowser. I also like to mention that. So, I actually, now that I think about it, is this what Mario thinks the characters should do on their downtime?
Go invade other
Go
worlds.
invade subspace? Or subcon?
Is this where
What line is
Taboo
that?
came from?
And yes, before anyone brings it up, yes, I know subcon is shorthand for subconscious, because I know someone will bring it up in the comments.
You know, a lot of the Mario 2 enemies got brought back, like the Shy Guys and the Pokies,
And
which
the
I sort of find
Snippets.
odd. Because this wasn't designed to be a Mario game, so...
Well,
and Bird.
they could be used for other things.
But it's actually a bit of borrowing a TV Tropes quote here. It's Fridge Brilliance, because Subcon really is rumored to be like the subconscious of Mario, which would explain why he sees Shy Guys and shit like that if they weren't introduced until Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, back when he was a baby.
Because if you think about it, yeah, you're right. That is one of the first things he saw as a little baby, was along with Yoshi's Shy Guys and such.
Fridge
So the
Brilliance.
snake
Although I doubt they were.
things.
Although I doubt they were thinking of that at the time.
I doubt they were thinking of that at the time, but it's kind of interesting when you think about it.
Well, the Mario games really don't have any sort of chronology other than Yoshi's Island goes
It's basically
first.
just order. Well, it's basically just order they were released.
Yeah. Alright, Yoshi's Island came first, fuck the rest.
Yeah. I guess Yoshi's story came after that because Baby Bowser, but
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there are some speculation that Luigi's Mansion takes place after Sunshine, but that's the only chronology that I can think of when it comes to Mario.
no one
you only-
cares.
but I think you can only relate to that because of Professor Egad.
No, the King Boo is a boss in Sunshine too. So he talks about his taking revenge on Mario for what he's done to him in the past, and the only other time they've interacted is in Sunshine, so that's another reason.
Maybe. I think it's a little too vague, though, to be sure.
Yeah. And then you bring the spin-offs into everything, and then it becomes...
Spin-offs don't count. Multi-kill.
Sort of.
Hey, you killed 3 of the 4 Pokies.
Yeah, but it should have been 4 of the 4 Pokies.
This is monotonous.
So I know it's 13 minutes in, but collecting 5 cherries gives you a star, man.
I always hated these parts because it's because dodging the Shy Guy...
No, it's just incredibly monotonous.
I
I
always
never had a
found just-
problem dodging the Shy Guys.
Well, it's just annoying having to. If you're gonna make us go down, you might as just...
Starman, oh my god.
Need.
No, it's because of stuff like that. Whenever you need a jump to dodge the Shy Guy, you have to backtrack.
I never have problems with it.
Yeah.
No, he's right, though. It is annoying, because if let's say, like, you're not digging well enough for the Shy Guys to not catch up with you, you have to jump in order to avoid them, which sends you up a few levels, and you have to dig again or just run back to the spot where you already dug.
Hey, it's Red Birdo that occasionally
Birdo.
shoots fireballs.
Yep. Other than that,
Same damn thing.
still a transsexual.
Just go over and grab the mushroom block.
No, grabbing the mushroom block that near to Birdo is sort of a pain.
Not
Actually,
really, no.
No, it's actually it's a fun fact. Actually, when you're picking up an object, you're given invincibility frames. So if you pick up an object right as Birdo is shooting something at you, you will dodge the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you keep cutting out of the character select theme. I like that theme.
Well, it's only meant to be on screen for about 5 seconds.
I always give it at least one full listen too, whenever I play the game.
Wow, your playthroughs must be really long.
One time. First level, I listen to the entire thing and then I just skip it afterwards. Coins.
And a cherry.
Actually, you know, it's funny when you bring that up because I'm that kind of guy that plays games first, listens to soundtrack later. Because I've only recently got into Sonic Heroes menu select theme.
Only because it's in Genesis. I mean,
Oh,
Generations.
only because it's in Generations, and I went to go listen to it again for Heroes, and it's pretty much the exact same song. And I was like, wow. I was like, yeah, it's in Generations.
They reused. That's an obscure game for.
Well, it's
it's
a menu select for Generations too.
It's a main 3D title.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean that wouldn't have been my first choice. Because
I'm only assuming they're using Heroes because Jun Seno is also part of the sound direction again, and he did most of Heroes. So
it's a menu. Select.
Do they have the rest of the soundtrack up?
No,
just
only the Green Hill stuff.
Only a few stuffs have been linked, like Green Hill, Modern Green Hill, the Invincibility theme for both classic and modern. I think that, and the Drowning theme is back. It's the Sonic Adventure one.
At the time of this recording, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, and past City Escape.
Past it, and we got a preview of the modern City Escape, which honestly I'm kind of on and off about.
Yeah.
The original was definitely a little more energetic, but I'm loving the classic City Escape though.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we got our Sonic and a Mario again.
Lewis isn't even here.
Great, you dropped it in the sand.
Oh, great. Now
I'm gonna have to dig through this stuff forever to find it. I'm gonna have to take down my castle too.
I can't believe you got
hit by that. If the tide comes in, we're all fucked.
The Phantos seems to have just completely disappeared.
Well, I think dropping the key.
I know dropping the key does that, but you picked it up and jumped all that way, and it didn't come back.
Sometimes that happens. I don't know why.
I just recently found out that through some sort of glitch, you can attack the key, and if you attack the key enough times, Phantos disappears forever.
Huh.
Like forever in that level?
I think that's only the NES version that does that. Yeah, it's only for that level. But Phantos will never chase you again, even if you're picking up the key.
Awesome. Frowny face.
Frowny face. Why? There's a power block in here. Why would you want to be? Why is there sad face? Why do you give me sad face?
It doesn't have arms, so it can't use it.
This fucking Shy Guy is getting on my nerves.
That's like placing a bowl of ice cream right in front of you and saying, "Nope, you can't eat that."
Why is this place made of Legos?
I have no idea. The second boss of the game is Triclyde, who was red in the Nintendo version, and now he's blue.
It's more of a green. No, that's blue.
A bluish green.
Turquoise, you say?
Again, why is this place made of Legos? And you missed.
No idea. Maybe it's because of the dreamlike setting. Mario must have really liked Legos as a kid. Alright, Triclyde's time to die, and fuck you. Yeah! Oh, shit. See you next part.